This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Also, just so everyone knows, gifted memberships do work. I know last night, many of you were here for Uncharted 2 and there was an error where they did not work. Someone tested them this morning and they worked again. So if you're interested in doing a gifted membership, that does work as well.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
About $20 in tips so far. It'd be great if you can keep it going. Like I said, guys, earlier today, sadly, I did have a slower stream of Skyrim. It would be great if we could maybe have a good night here on Zelda. Last time we actually had a tier 2 goal hit and we had a silly hat. It'd be great to have that tonight if possible.
I want to say again, you've been a great audience. Thank you for the support tonight. But support has kind of halted, and if you are looking, if you're looking to help out the stream tonight, I would appreciate if you could do some tips. Tips are preferred tonight because I'm trying to hit that tier 2 tips goal and get a hat going. Thank you for the fact that we did not hit it earlier today. It would be outstanding if we did. So thank you in advance to anyone who supports in any way, but tips would be awesome tonight if we can hit that $100 goal, okay? Send me monies because I'm a greedy fuck.
Guys, looks like we're not going to get any more contributions tonight. I'd really appreciate it if we could at least hit the 100 likes. I mean, we're at 80-something, and there's over 200 of you on the stream. If you hit that like button, I really appreciate it. Alright. By the way, guys, we're just about to end the stream, so last chance. If anyone would like to give the stream a like or a contribution of any type, now would be the time.
Guys, thank you. You've been a great audience. Very fun, interactive audience. I had a great time with all of you tonight, and I certainly hope that you feel the same way. I had a really fun time chilling and enjoying the classics.
But I need your buy-in. For those of you who are watching WWE and enjoying the playthrough, please support it because no one knows what's going to happen with this playthrough at this point. I'm on SmackDown. After SmackDown, there's Monday Night Raw, and then essentially that's kind of the end. But I'm only about halfway through SmackDown because we have all the face plot lines to do. And then we're going to probably try to be the champion. And then we probably go to Raw and you do the same thing on Raw. So obviously I want to experience all that content. From what people are telling me, it could be upwards of anywhere from 20 to 30 hours. And right now we're 13 hours in. By the way, Only Ice Coffee just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. So congratulations, but no one has accepted them as of yet, from what I can see. But we have a lot of people without memberships. Some people are saying, how do I opt in? I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know how the program works. Yeah, it looks like he gifted them, but no one's getting them. There's nothing I can do about it, sadly. What I will say is thank you, Only Ice Coffee, for trying to support the channel, but essentially it doesn't seem like it's working.
And my ass is so fucking stretched out at this point, it's time to push back.
But I'm not going to bring these emails to the video and start posting them all over the screen. Because those are private communications between me and those guys. There's a lot of actual, like kind of small talk and shit in there, too. That really doesn't have any point in the video. That would be kind of messed up. All I can do is I can paraphrase and summarize and give you points about what was said in those emails. I'm not going to be sitting here and saying, oh, look, here's the receipts. Here's a fucking whole email from these guys from 10 years ago with all their information in it, and now all I'm not doing that. That's fucked up. That's seriously fucked up stuff. And I'm not doing that, okay? Some people would do that. I'm not. Listen, the whole point of this is to kind of go down memory lane and look at the things that I fucked up in my past and own up to them. Or, in the case where something is blatantly untrue or I feel was unfair, to address it in a manner that's very respectable. Not to sit here and be like, it's time for me to completely disprove everything about everything that these guys ever did. That's not the point here, okay?
Like, literally, you're a liar?
So, by the way, Swagonito just dropped a 5 membership bomb on the channel. Congratulations to Tanya Raven, Ulcerized Organs, Filthy 40 plus 20, and Dave Ramsey and Butters, who just received those gifted memberships. So, those gifted memberships worked. What that tells me, essentially, is that when Only Ice Coffee tried to gift them earlier, people must not have been opted in. There must not have been enough people opted in to accept, and therefore it got rejected. So, it looks like the rest will work now, because people have opted in as of today. Someone has dramatically helped me to gather the information and or provide the stuff I need to do the DSP Reacts event, so that now there's not ridiculous amounts of time, work, and research needed to be done to do this event. That's number 1. Number 2, I have found a lot of corroborating information and or stuff that will help with this event, okay?
Tom Bone sent me $1. Says, do you ever get tired of being the victim? Yeah, every day. I don't ever want to be a victim. I never wanted to be, but sadly I am.
Shout out to Mr. Jizzle Fizz, who did another tip. He was the person who started the tipping tonight. A $33 tip. $70 in tips, which means we have hit the Gunner Glasses goal. Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Let's get these on. And remember, if we hit $100 in tips, you guys have to pick a silly hat for me to wear. Do a little poll here on the stream, and people will choose what kind of a hat you want to see me wear.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Now, Mr. Jizzlefizz has a proposition, but I have no idea if this is anything viable. Maybe you guys can help me. You want to listen to this? He says the following, okay? Here's the rest of your goal, and I think what he was trying to do is hit the $50 goal, but in the meantime, Haseo had tipped, okay? I'll make a deal with you. I would like to see you play a game called Extermination. It is much like Resident Evil's playstyle. It is a PS2 game. If you play it, I'll pay every single stream goal for it. The challenge has been issued. So this guy wants to see me play some kind of a horror game called Extermination. Okay, so there's several questions that have to come out of this. All right? Question number 1. What kind of a game is it? Is this actually a survival horror game? All right? I'm just curious. I've never heard of Extermination before. Question number 2. If it's a PS2 game, is it available via other avenues besides just buying the physical disc and playing on a PS2? Because I have no way to capture and or stream from a PS2. Okay? If it's available digitally somewhere, and it's a possibility and people are interested in it, maybe it's a, a survival horror game I never played before, the answer is, yeah, I would consider it, but I don't know what it is. I've never heard of this game before. Extermination. Have any of you ever heard of it? And is it viable? Like, can you get it anywhere besides a physical disc? Because if it's just a physical disc, sadly the answer is no, there's absolutely no way that I could ever play that, okay? Extermination is a poor Resident Evil clone. The game is stuck on PlayStation 2, not available anywhere else unless you sail the 7 seas, says My Ruin.
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm?
So sadly, it sounds to me, the answer is no. If it's only physical available, like if it never hit a digital marketplace, if, for example, if it's not going to be available under this upcoming plan, the new upgraded PS Plus, as one of the games, in there, in that program, then sadly, I have no access to it. And I know that sucks, but yeah, I just, sadly, I just don't have a way to play it. I know for a fact there are ways to capture from a PS2, but they're not easy. Like, you have to buy adapters so that it'll do, like, an HDMI-style signal out of it to go to a capture device. Sadly, a lot of those adapters add input lag. I know for a fact because I have some of them for GameCube, and I've tried multiple ones, and a ton of them had input lag. It took me like 3 tries to find one that didn't. So sadly, yeah, basically, no. And by the way, I don't know. I think I still have a PS2 somewhere that works, but I haven't used one in years. I'd have to go search the house to see if I can find one. It sounds to me like the only viable way to do it would be if there is some way to play it digitally, which it sounds like people are saying no. So sadly, Mr. Jizzlefizz, first of all, I appreciate the tip. Thank you so much for the support. Doesn't sound like it's possible. Unless, hey, if someone has information on this, you want to send it to me, Mr. Jizzlefizz, if you have any information on this game that you can send, and, as a possibility, if anyone's interested in it, let me know. But I've never heard of this game before, so, I'm just basically answering out of nowhere. Don't really have any knowledge of what we're talking about.
It's not about the money. It's not.
Mr. Jizzlefizz did another $30 tip, so we've hit the hat goal, which we're going to do a poll for right now. But he says, that's not true, I support you going to PC, I would help finance it, I can help you configure and get it set right. Come to the dark side, PC is king overall, we can mod almost any game and our frame rate is higher, the door is open. Alright, now, here's the thing, and this is what I was talking about earlier this year again, when I was talking about upgrades and the like. The first priority for me, if I'm going to get a new PC, is upgrading the capabilities of what I'm doing now. What I mean by that is, I want to do full 1080p, 60 frames, flawless without frame drops, okay? I want to have no pixelization in my video. I want it to be nice and smooth. And I want to be able to handle an upgrade of other things as well. For example, I want to be able to have a better webcam that's not a webcam, but maybe like a digital camera or a camcorder running through my setup, so it's much higher quality. I mean, it would be nice to have like a 1080p quality webcam in addition to the video. And then, once everything's better, alright, then I can look into things such as, maybe I can do a green screen setup behind me or whatever. Right now, none of that's feasible. I actually tried upgrading the webcam to 1080p. The whole stream started crapping out and getting choppy. So I couldn't even do that. I had to turn it back. Okay? So that's the #1 priority. Now, outside of that, yes, I would eventually like to have a setup where I can game as well, but I am not considering going over and playing everything on PC. It would be nice from time to time to have the option. if it looks like a PC version may be better but optimized, or if there's a game that's exclusive to PC that I can't play on console right away. I am at heart a console gamer. I always have been. There have been times in my life when I was a PC gamer, playing first-person shooters like Unreal Tournament and stuff, but that's not going to ever be my focus. I hope you understand that. Like, I definitely want to get an upgraded PC and upgrade my equipment and do better this year. Absolutely. But it's not going to be, oh, now I dropped my PS5 and my Xbox Series X and instead everything's on PC. That's not the intention. The intention is to improve the quality of what I'm doing, basically kind of refine it, make it flawless, get a better webcam, do all these other things I've wanted to do and couldn't. That would be the priority, okay? Now, if you're interested in possibility of helping me upgrade stuff, please contact me. You can always email me at darksidefeel@hotmail.com or other means. There's other means you can reach out to me. I'd love to talk about it because, yeah, it's something I definitely want to do by the end of this year, okay? And I need help. I can't afford anything right now, all right? Like I said, here's the problem. If I do a fundraiser tonight, let's say 2 weeks from now, I say, oh, a fundraiser for the PC. I will get all this support, and then all of a sudden, all my support will dry up for like 2 weeks. Now, I can't pay my bills, so what was the point of doing the fundraiser? You see? That's the problem. If I'm in a situation where there's hot games coming out, there's already support going on and all that, and then I do a fundraiser, now it makes more sense. See? So we'll see, but we'll see what happens. Anyway.
I'm an evil bastard. And he smiled, and he said, ka-ching, ka-ching. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is where we will adjourn for the night. I want to say thank you guys for chilling with me. Thanks to everyone who interacted. Thank you for a great time. I enjoyed myself. I hope that you guys did too.
It would be great if we could get back to where we were. It sucks that we lost like 15 members. I don't know what happened, why people didn't renew, but it would be great to get back. The record we have on the channel is 527. All right? So when we get new memberships, I will be checking. It would be great if we could get back to that number. I'd be ecstatic if we did.
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
So now you're probably talking between $1,000 to $2,000 difference a month. Yeah. So it was a big hit. And that's what I've been telling you guys over the last year is I went from, oh, I'm making a good amount of money every month. I can pay all my bills. I can pay my taxes like I'm supposed to every month. I'm not financially stressed out. And, like I was telling you guys, it was like there was a light at the end of the tunnel. It looked like finally I'd be able to upgrade my system and do all this fun stuff. Maybe start saving money for a honeymoon with my wife. And then, when I lost that partnership, it was an immediate loss of between $1,000 to $2,000 a month for me. And that was a giant issue. Okay? Trying to make ends meet. Trying to be able to pay every bill. And, that's what I mean. Like, and by the way, what ended up happening over the year was even worse. If you guys remember, I told you, because of identity theft and other things, there was a major thing that happened in early fall where I defaulted on a bunch of my financial obligations because all my money was frozen. And so now not only was I making less and barely making ends meet, for a whole month, everything didn't get paid. And then I had fees and basically all these kind of fucking things I had to pay to fix that. That just compounded the issue on top of that. Okay?
Banned. Gone. Forever.
If we can maintain a certain level of this kind of support, and if this increases month over month, like it was on Twitch, because we now have gifted memberships, this will help. If I can get this up to where I was on Twitch, now we're starting to maybe see the light at the end of the tunnel again. But I gotta get to that point, and I'm not at that point. I'm, like I said, not only is the fact that we're not at Twitch levels, but I'm behind now from shit that got fucked up last year, right? And there's nothing I can do to fix that in a short-term manner. That's a long-term thing. I gotta kind of like tough it out and hope for the best. So it is what it is.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.